be a demonstration of the Quickdraw Weaving program's main editor controls for cut, copy, paste, and delete, and so forth. I've started with a fairly large pattern, so it's easier to see what I'm copying and pasting. Let me go to a free tool here. Let me add it over here. I'll add kind of a unique little shape. When I hit copy, it's now in the copy buffer. And if I come over here, I can paste it. Control-C would also copy it. Control-V is the standard paste command. Select all I can then copy the entire pattern. Control-A is also a copy. Once I have that sequence copied, I can also paste it in a selected area. You'll notice the marks for the end of the repeat patterns. I can paste symmetrically so that you can see that the mark on the bottom here notes the symmetric point. The mark on the top notes the end of the pattern repeat. So I can do that as far as I want to here. I also have multiple memory locations I can copy things to. So if I want to take this copy, this block of threads, and copy that into the memory suite A, and then I take this little block, for example, I can copy it into memory suite B. Those two are now independent with two different threads in the two different buffers. And I can then drag from there back into the copy buffer and paste it. One other thing I also have the ability to do, you'll notice this sequence is currently selected. When we hit the copy, paste that to text. I open a text window over here with Notepad. If I hit a paste, that was numeric sequence that I just had defined there, so I can do anything else I want to and import that to other software programs I may have on my machine. I can also take a sequence that was entered there from text, put that in the copy buffer, and if I paste that, that was just that 8-thread or 7-thread straight twill. So I can play back and forth that way. I can also copy things. Let me go back to this guy. If I copy that, I can in fact paste that into the weft or treadling sequence. Now you'll notice the original pattern was black warp and it pasted in as a white weft. I can actually have control over that. The exclamation point, when I'm going warp to warp or weft to weft, I can keep all the characteristics of the thread. When I'm going between the two, normally I'll copy the thread, but I don't want to copy colors and stuff because they tend to be different setups. So that gives me that functionality. Let me clear this stuff out of here. If I hit the delete key, that's gone. So now, if I paste what I had in the buffer, I've got that one little curve again. Say I wanted 12 copies of that. So that gives me 12. That multiplies them in the copy buffer. If I paste, I've now got 12 copies of that guy sitting there. So I can paste multiple repeats. And let me go back in. If I copy the initial ramp here, if I copy that, select all and clear it, and let's redraw another twill here. If I intersperse, it's now going to take the original ramp. It's going to take the original twill rising, intersperse it with the twill I had in the edit buffer, which is the falling shed. So that gives me the ability to intersperse threads between the sequence. That gives me the general capabilities for cut, copy, paste. Thank you.